That's Tony Hancock in. Hancock's half hour.
Where are you on the subject of cryptobiology, Sid? I'm right up to date, Hancock. What is it? Oh, I thought everybody had heard of it. It's the study of animals that are believed to exist, but ones that aren't accepted by science, Sid. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, you sound like an expert. How do you know all this? Well, I don't like to boast, Sid, but I've got a bachelor's degree. I know you're still a bachelor, Hancock. All right, it's here on the screen. Wikipedia. What sort of fantasy animals are we talking about? You mean animals like emus? Au contraire, Sid. Emus exist, and science accepts them as a fact. Oh, yeah? Have you ever seen an emu, Hancock? No, you don't have to see them to know they exist, Sid. There you are, then. That's cryptobiology, isn't it? Yes, but we've all seen them on TV, haven't we? And then you accept they're real living things, Sid. Yeah, like Rod Allen Emu. Rod Allen Emu? No, proper examples of crypto animals are Yetis, Sasquatch, the Jersey Devil and Nessie. There's loads of television programmes on them, Sid. Oh yeah, I've seen all those on TV. They're real, aren't they? I give up. I'll tell you anyway, there's been some sightings of a crypto animal in East Cheam Woods, and the council want us to check them out. What? Here in East Cheam Yetis? He's probably standing for the council, Hancock. No, not a Yeti. You'll have to go to Tibet to see them. This is a giant sloth. What's a sloth when it's at home, Hancock? You don't mean a goth, do you? All in black with lots of eyeshadow. No, not goths. You know when you get up Saturday morning and it takes you 2 hours to finish breakfast. Well, that's what a sloth's like. It likes to take its time over its breakfast and everything else. It's also one of the 7 deadly sins. What, the deadly sins of the zodiac? Like Cancer the crab and Capricorn the goat, Slotherus the sloth. Yes, that's it, Sid. And your sign of the zodiac is the sloth. Yeah, and yours is the Loch Ness Monster, Hancock. Those are my Scottish roots you're insulting, mate. Nessie is one of the crypto animals that's real, and for your information, my star sign happens to be Scorpio. Giant sloths are potentially very dangerous. It is believed that they eat humans. Dangerous? A sloth? It sounds like a bit of a pudding if you ask me, Hancock. Pudding or not, Sid, we better get over to East Cheam Woods to see what it's up to. Hang on a minute, Hancock. I haven't finished my egg and bacon. Where did you learn to use a machete, Sid? Cub Scout, Hancock. Psst, Hancock. Ah, what is it? You're a bit jumpy, Hancock. For your information, psst is exactly the noise the giant sloth makes. So, where are we going for a pint at lunchtime then? Control yourself, we've only just got here. What the hell was that?
Good morning, it's only me. I thought you were the giant sloth, because you were moving so slowly. You're not sloth impersonators, are you? It's not Halloween yet, is it?
Of course not, we're policemen. Are you licensed to carry that weapon, sir?
It's all right. I'm licensed to shoot sloths or clay pigeons. I can't remember which. It's one of the two anyway. I need to protect the sloth. People use its giant claws and its range of sharp teeth for jewellery. And it's got the taste for human flesh. We're all in danger. And there he is behind you.
Ah!
It's all right. I'm only kidding.
So you claim to know something about the giant sloth. Are you sure it's not a figment of your imagination?
I am physically well acquainted with the beast. 3 times I've been torn limb from limb. I'm in and out of A&E all the time. They know me as the Sloth Man.
Yes, we're cryptobiologists. The police know about us. They let us carry guns. It's all hush, 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 hush. They don't want to worry the public, do they? He's usually a rotten shot, so you're never much in danger. It's just that you look like the giant sloth. Well, yes, no, I'm David Bowie, and this is Professor Undercare. David Bowie? Are you sure? Where did you last see the giant sloth?
See it? We captured it last week, but it escaped.
Yes, well, no undercare. It was your fault. You left the latch off the cage, and it made his getaway. All fortunately for him, he had a 2-day head start, so we're still looking, but it can't be far away, a few hundred yards at best. He's probably been overtaken by a couple of tortoises, poor thing. Are you sure your friend's not the giant sloth? It is capable of disguising itself, you know. I'm 100% sure, although Sid is a bit slow to get out of bed in the morning. So what does a sloth usually disguise itself as, Mr. Bowie?
A chameleon usually, but sometimes something much bigger.
What, about the size of an elephant? Well, no, yes, a small elephant, perhaps about the size of a sheep, but it hides in the trees. It pretends it's got a trunk and waves it around like an elephant. But can you prove this? Have you got any photographs?
I've got some of me and my mum when I was about 6. Do you want to see them?
No thanks, unless the giant sloth's photobombing the pair of you.
I'm afraid not. He's never been captured on film. He's an enigma. That's why he's a crypto animal, a thing inhabiting somewhere between the dark recesses of the human mind and East Cheam Park.
Hang on, what's that over there moving quickly, going in the direction of the A23?
Woo!
Well, I never. It's the giant sloth. Fancy that. We got him now, folks. Hang on a minute. I thought sloths were meant to move very slowly.
Not all the time. It's probably on a bicycle.
What are you talking about? Wild animals don't use bicycles, do they? Oh no, stop. Listen, you've suddenly become the local expert of cryptobiology, have you? Well, it's believed that the sloth may well have invented the bicycle. We're the local experts on cryptobiology, mate, so take a hike. Well, that's ridiculous, a bike. This isn't Billy Smart's circus, you know.
You just said you saw it. Make up your mind.
Well, it was too fast, I can't be sure, but it was ugly, covered in fur. Yes, well, that explains it. It was probably your mother, Undercare. Peculiar woman. Rather plain, you know, you had to look at Undercare. It wasn't the sloth at all, hence the mistake. She's probably after it. Wait a minute, over there. If you use your binoculars, you can see something moving very slowly. Yes, it's hardly moving at all. It could be going backwards. Why, it looks like a huge animal heading in the same direction as your mother.
It must be in pursuit. I better get over there and rescue her before he has Mum for his dinner. Oh, come to think of it, I'm feeling a bit peckish myself.
You don't happen to know any local zoos that have a tranquilizer gun, do you? Look here, Professor, they want to tranquilise your mum. Oh, she's highly strung, though. I'm not surprised. Yes, well, no. Put a couple of darts in the old girl.
No, this is not messing about. Don't do that, she's afraid of needles.
I would have thought you'd have been more afraid of the sloth.
No, she isn't. He hasn't got any needles, has he? She's anti-vax. She'll go bonkers. She'll start protesting and get glue all over the place, won't she?
Anyhow, I meant Dart the sloth, of course. All right, Professor Undercare, we'll go over to your house and check to see if she's all right. Of course we will. Yes. Oh, well, I'm afraid we're going to have to go over land. The A23 is blocked with insulation rebellion protesters, isn't it?
The sloth attacked one the other day, and it got glue all over its fur. It didn't like it, it made him angry. It started biting. It ain't half got big teeth.
No, but, oh, I see. Yes, it was horrible. That will teach them next time they want to spray red paint all over the place, won't it?
Are you in there, Mumsy? It's your loving son, come to protect you.
Go away! You're not another giant sloth, are you?
No, it's me, your son Jonquil. Don't you recognise me?
Not without any glasses. You'd better run away. The sloth's coming. Yes, hang on. Don't worry. We'll protect you, Mrs. Undercare. We're both armed, just duck when I yell. It's not the sloth I'm worried about. It's you two. You should be locked up. I don't trust you. Don't worry, madam. We're the police, and we're supervising things.
Clear off. Where's your proof? And I have every right to protest in my own home, and keep your nasty handcuffs to yourself.
I don't happen to be carrying any, Mrs. Undercare. What about you, Sid? Well, I did bring a giant pair, in case we had to handcuff the sloth.
You leave the sloth alone. He's my little baby. I thought I was your little baby, Mumsy.
What? You?
You good for nothing.
No, look, listen. Steady on, this is undercare. Jock Quill's sensitive. He's got a post as a transgender professor now.
What of? Cryptobiology? What good's that when he has never ever managed to put meat on the table? We're also in a new TV show on the Discovery Channel, Sloths of Surrey. Discovery Channel? Well, if it were BBC or ITV, I might have been interested.
You seem to know a lot about the giant sloth, madam. Do you happen to know where it is at this very moment? No, wait a minute. Why has your mother got her hands round the sloth's mouth? Is she trying to stop it communicating? Oh, wait, no, don't shoot it, Professor. If it dies, its life flashes before its eyes, doesn't it? And it takes about a year.
I need to save Mumsy from a fate worse than death.
I think you've just shot your mother, because the beast has just run off. Oh, catch it, Hancock. Well, no, would you believe it? She was trying to harm him, the old dragon.
Oh, no, Mumsy, call an ambulance.
Ooh. Ooh. Did you manage to catch the sloth, Sid? Yes, it only managed to get a few yards away, so we went down to East Cheam Arms and had a pint together. So where is he now? They're a bit short-staffed down there, so they offered him a job as a barman, and he's over there pulling pints. Service is apparently a bit slow now, but you can't get the staff anymore, can you?